last time that Joe and I both went through this one. It's going to be on March 3rd. With that being said, we've been following the stock here for quite some time, and even down here before it started even moving way back here. All right, so with that being said, you guys opened up at 0006, pulling back down to that 5. You guys know the gaps. You guys know how I am about those gaps. If you're not too sure about it, go check out the video, Penny Stock Gap Ups. Don't do this. If you read that or watch that video, rather, you'll understand what I'm talking about. So there was a few gaps here on the 24th, and I said, watch, in my opinion, he has a few days to go here and could keep running if volume continues. Resistance at 6 and 8. You've seen that up there as well. Support at 4 and 3. Gap at 4 and 3. Look at that. Following day, you guys came back down and ended up closing at 3, filling that gap, and then bouncing up off of there, coming outside that upper boundary band, gapping up again. Watch for a possible pullback into the upper boundary band. I think that's what you have going on here. It just seems like every single day that there's a nice day here with, buying pressure and moving. The following day is just a big drop off in volume. Like you've seen right here on the 24th, 537 million shares traded. Following day, 4 times less at 133 million. For example, on the 27th, 367 million shares traded. So far today, 51. So I'll go ahead and let this one chill back. Could be pulling down to the 4, maybe the 3 to fill that gap. I am going to mark that gap, but we'll continue to watch it. I just don't think that it's going to continue moving right now. At least what I'm seeing here. Unless that volume starts picking up. That volume needs to stay a little bit more steady in this one.
All right, so they had a press release yesterday. It was Ambient Water partners with 3 breweries for craft beers produced from condensation. So Ambient Water, a leading provider of atmospheric water generation systems for extracting water from humidity in the air, today announced an agreement to supply 3 craft breweries with water produced from its atmospheric water generation systems to brew special condensation-based beers. The 3 breweries working with the company are Ballast Point Brewing Company, Stone Brewery, and Rock Bottom Brewery. All right, so the company's flagship atmospheric water generator, the AW400, has been installed adjacent to UCSD's Jacob Medical Center, a state-of-the-art 245-bed medical and surgical specialty hospital, opened in November of 2016. It is now fully operational, functional on site, producing hundreds of gallons of potable water per day to be used for landscaping, since there is no emergency situation, which is when the machine would serve in providing drinking water. So, I mean, there's a lot of different things within that press release. For me to read this whole thing, and just take a long time. All right, so that press release is there, and then I seen they had a 10K as well on March 31st, so I pulled that up, and I mean, they had kind of a tough year, I guess. So for the fiscal years ended December 31st, 2016 and December 31st, 2015, the company had losses of $2,273,472 for 2016, and a loss of $2,009,466 for 2015. So I mean that's up there for you to go through as well. All right, so if you want to continue doing more due diligence on AWGI, just go right over to that board over there on Investors Hangout. From there, you'll see the company profile, the time and sales, the recent news, the filings, the financials, the buy rating. And as always, if you have an opinion on the company, feel free to share it with the tens of thousands of like-minded investors that we have using the site daily by posting right over there on that Ambient Water board.
All right, there we go. Checking out all the filings that Joe was just going over. All at your fingertips right there. It's back on the chart right now. 0005. Volume needs to remain steady here, in my opinion. Resistance at 6 and 8. Support at 4 and 3. Gap at 3 and 4. That is down there as well. You guys are outside that upper boundary band. Maybe going to pull down here a little bit before it bounces. But like I said, nice formation of the chart starting out here. Just needs that volume to stay steady. AWGI. If you follow this one, make sure you subscribe and hit that like button and share this video with all other investors. We would appreciate that very much. The more you share it, the more it's requested, the more we cover it. If you'd like to participate in our next live show, you can do so at investorshangout.com/live.